Okay, everyone, this is the eyeshadow look I'm doing today. So to achieve this, I'm using the Viseart Praline palette, the GiveMeGlow Cosmetics Nightlife palette. I think it's Low Life as well, I forget, but the Nightlife, I'll just call it. And then the Garden of Juvia's eyeshadow palette. Alright, so take your matte fluid eye paint by Aboutface in the shade Freaked and paint the shit all over your lid. Put a good amount on. Grab your brush and blend. Just get this all over. I've said it before a dozen times, but I'll say it again. I love using these types of eye paints as an eyeshadow primer because they don't really crease. We're going to go into the Praline palette, use a little bit of this shade and this one, just to start creating shape and definition. A little bit right here, like normal, and then the outer corner. Blend out and in, out and in. Okay. Now we're going to take a fluffy brush like this, go into the GiveMeGlow palette and grab this shade right here. I'm going to stamp it on the center of our eye right here. And just press it in. A little blend. Not too much, but push it into the eye and slightly blend out. Grab a regular fluffy brush and take this very bright blue shade and blend a little bit up here towards the brow bone. Now, you just see me putting a lot of colors on, so I can map out where I want everything to go. So this is where I want like the blues to be roughly. What I'm going to do now is pause, there's going to be a cut, because I'm going to buff and blend. Because blue eyeshadows are typically very hard to work with. They're not the most forgiving, so I'm just going to pause, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, now, got the blue kind of how I want it. I'm going to go into this shade right here, and the shade Lucky Clover from the Garden of Juvia's palette, right here, and press it in to the inner corner. Press it in and slightly sweep it into the blue. It doesn't have to be pretty because we are going to put the shimmer right on top, and it's going to just kind of blend everything together across. But I want that minty, that green, to just be very prominent on the inner corner. That's why I'm kind of also building it back up on this eye as well. And now take a tacky eyeshadow primer. So I'm just going to go in with the e.l.f. one. This is the e.l.f. Lock It Down eyeshadow primer. Where I want the shimmer, I'm going to put this down, clean off the applicator, and just grab a brush and kind of pat it / blend it in. As you can see, it does pull up some of the blue. That's why I wasn't too worried. The idea with it was more just to get it cleaned up, more strong blue on the outer. But keep in mind, we're going to go back in and build it back up again, the blue. So I'm going to grab from the Garden of Juvia's Best Buds, this shade, and then Money Tree right here. And press that shit in. Press it in. And sweep it up on the brow bone as well. Up and out. Good. Take a small fluffy brush, a small blending brush. Grab your Praline palette. Same 2 shades we used before. Start to blend on the lower lash line. And now, with just a nice brush, like a small eyeshadow brush, like a compact one, we're going to add our inner corner highlight. We're just going to take this bright shade from the Praline palette right here and sweep under. Okay, now I would like just a little bit more pop for my inner corner highlight. So I'm going to then go into the Garden of Juvia's palette and use the shade Sunshine right here and put that in as well. Okay, and now we're just going to clean everything up. And I'm going to use the shade Gardenia from the Garden of Juvia's palette. Just blend around the edges. Just to give it a nice soft look. And there we go. We are more or less done. Build up that blue a bit more here and here. Because yeah, this blue, it kind of went away. So, get a brush, pack it back in, and diffuse. Pack it back in and diffuse. But that is the eyeshadow tutorial. Thank you all. Love you. Tell me what you guys think. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.